When you can't turn through the golf ball, you're like really lacking power. Now, you'll also find when you can't turn through, you might then hit the heel of the club, the toe of the club, thin it, fat it, be off balance. This is all down to your distance from the golf ball. Now, I'm going to show you exactly how you can get the correct distance with your 8 iron, with your 6 iron, and with your driver. And this is something that you can do from home. And so many golfers think they can't turn through the golf ball because it's some complex motion. Now, obviously that is right. And obviously you do need to work on those elements. But if you have this wrong, there is no point looking at anything else. Now, these are the checkpoints we've got to start nailing. I've got 8 iron here, but we are going to go through all the clubs to make sure you've got this right. And I use this as a bit of a building process. So as we're stood to the golf ball, what we should see is a little bit more bend over from our upper half, a little bit less knee flex, so not locked out, but a little bit of softness in the knees. And we want to feel like our arms are hanging down a little bit more vertical under our chest. We don't want to be in a situation where we're like this. So these are the checkpoints we want to work to, because simply, at the start, this will feel a little bit uncomfortable, but now I've got an ability to keep my relationship from the ball the same. Like, look at that. If I'm here, then I'm more likely to have to change my pivot and try and manufacture a swing. And that's what I want you to get out of. Because if we're manufacturing swings, that's when we play good, we play bad, we play good, we play bad. We don't want that, do we? We want to play better more often and enjoy the game. So I've got some checkpoints I really want you to run through, and this is the simple process. So there are 7 really quick steps for you to follow here to get the right distance and the correct distance from the golf ball every single time. We're doing this with 8 iron to start with, then we'll go into driver. So the first step is just stand tall like this, okay? Step 1, forget the golf ball at this point, we'll shuffle into that later. So stand tall is step 1. Step 2 is put the butt end of the club in our belt buckle. Dead easy. Step 3, extend the left arm out and grab the shaft sort of halfway down. Doesn't have to be precise, don't reach out, just where our arm is nice and extended. So there's our first 3 steps. Now, keeping our legs straight, this is step 4 now, I want you to feel like you tilt over from the hips until the shaft roughly gets to 45 degrees. Step 4. Step 5, slightly soften the legs. Just take the tension out, just like that, okay? Now, step 6, let the arms just hang down. So you notice they're not out on this direction, they're not pointing inwards, they're hanging straight down from my shoulders. And step 7 is just grab that golf club and shuffle into your golf ball. Now, when people do this for the first time, not only was that a good shot and you didn't even hear the ball hit the net, but look how the ball just rolls back to me. I'll show you that distance, there's 8 iron. When people do it for the first time, they feel like they're so over this golf ball. But that's because all of us are up here. And it's as easy as it has to be. Look at this distance. Now, I wonder how far driver's going to go. If I can do that with 8 iron, I know that's roughly probably about 7 yards longer than when I'm standing awfully to the golf ball. That's nearly a club, isn't it? If I work on that, it's going to get up and more, like 10, 11 yards longer. Okay, let's do this with driver. But can you see how 7 really easy steps give you way more consistency? Now, not for 1 minute would I do this on the golf course, but would I do this on the range every time? Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would, because I really want to get good. I really want to improve. But doing this more on the range means you think about it less on the course. That's one of the questions that I got on the live stream is, Alex, how do I really improve? My range is good, but my course is terrible. Well, do more stuff like this. Get the basics right. And that allows all the complex things we see all the top players do to be accessed, because they do these basic things right to start with. Now, if you're thinking, Alex, how do I get involved with being part of this powered by the viewers? It's dead easy. Subscribe to the channel, make sure you turn the bell, because 2 reasons. I know if you've done it or not, and you don't want to miss your question being answered. So we're answering this question today, all about perfect posture and distance and turn. So here we go. This is as easy as it is. Stand tall, forget your ball to start with, grab your club, tilt over 45 degrees, soften the knees, let it drop, shuffle in, easy as that. Oh, that sounded so good. 5 out of 10 effort, 245 degrees. That's exactly what we want to see. this is the distance we want, right? That was 5 out of 10 effort. Imagine when you're getting up and it's getting warmer. By the time of the summer, we're going to be touching new records for you, new personal bests. Now, if you had 6-iron in your hand, you would just simply go through the exact same process. And if you had 5-iron, 4-iron, whatever club, follow that 7-step guide to get the perfect distance and perfect posture when addressing the golf ball.